I mean, the view is nice, but getting here was like, fuck. Hey, more molten goats. I mean, I hope the other things will be able to see after I take care of this visual point, but how the hell I can get to you? Okay, I guess like that. This is gonna be like, I'm actually gonna hold off on like checking this area. I have a small hope if I get all the lookout points. Maybe this will give us more visualize. Oh, sorry, I need to use the not infinite, but there's a money sheet. Because getting all those structures actually costs a hefty penny. Who would have thought? I guess it's kind of like a mining town. Alright, let's go for this. We're just gonna fast travel here. So I don't have to walk the entire way back. Yeah, dangerous road. Maybe a fast travel point? Yep, you got it. Yes, we need to get to the side. Okay, not that much, I suppose. Alright. Not everything needs to be packed with places of interest. How full? But I travel quite a hefty distance. Seriously? This area is called Kogar Watch? Yeah, I do not trust myself to not see those things. See those things. Sorry, I I'm not fully sure if I'm gonna see those things after I get the watchtower, so I wanna take care of them now. Oh, another one. And that's points. Okay. Good. Now for the campaign. The campaign, but like getting this freaking place. God damn it. Are you? And the rocks usually for me are like, yep, you are. Okay, we are. Okay, we missed not that many things. Plus, there's possible there's something in there, but we just don't see it. Which I say, well, fuck it.
I went off on a solo mule deer hunt once, having only packed enough for 3 days. The first day I did 4,000 feet in elevation gain, and continued for a few days on a calorie deficit. When I finally harvested a buck, I was so hungry I ate some of the heart raw. I wouldn't recommend it, but it did give me enough energy to get back down.
Okay. That's an interesting story. Freaking hell. that, and then yeah, two more things. Discovered and then outpost. Right, so fast travel once, and then we're gonna fast travel for a second time, and thankfully the Silver Reach reserve will be done. At least on my end. Again, it is entirely possible there are more things out there to be discovered, but don't know. I'm never sure myself. Are you serious? Alright, so that's that one. And then the closest. I think it doesn't make a difference. I'm not sure, but I didn't want to waste too much time. My my eyes started like hurting just a little bit. Okay, again, from the stuff that we were able to see and what was revealed to us on the map, we did whatever we could. I really do not want to waste or more time in the Silver Reach. I just need to double check what What's the next one on the list? Alvada. Southern Alps? Wait, what? New Zealand? Still have a lot of reserves to go through. God damn. So this actually might not be as short of a series as I initially imagined. What's with the music?
Kia ora. Nau mai haere mai ki Aotearoa. Welcome to New Zealand and to Te Awaroa National Park. This little slice of paradise is teeming with creatures big and small, and more adventures than you'll find on any movie screen or storybook. Now I've lived out here in the Wop Wops all my life, and never wanted for anything else. In fact, it's practically in my blood. This place and my family go way back. Things have been a little tricky lately, though. It's fast becoming somewhere I don't recognise anymore, and I don't like it. That's why I dragged you out here, Hoa. With your help, we're going to wean ourselves off outside money and make Te Awaroa a model for sustainability the entire South Island can get behind.
If you say so. Alright, just let's get it on with the first basic quest and then...
Right, let's get moving. Glad to see you've arrived in one piece. Josh is my nephew. He just got his license, and I swear that kid spends more time with his hands on the radio dials than on the steering wheel. I hope he didn't talk your ear off. I've had to rely on him a lot lately since my legs started acting up again. I was planning to head out and meet you today, but here I am at home, propped up on 5 kinds of pillows. Doctor's orders. Anyway, that's enough chit-chat from me. Head over to the outpost marked on your hunter, mate, and let's get you started. You know what a track is? Evidence you're not alone out there. Humbling, eh? I hope you had a chance to spend some quality time on your own before I rang you up. Your mate, Alejandra, said the two of you were here on holiday? She had nothing but praise for you, by the way. Said you almost single-handedly turned things around for her in Cuatro Colinas. Well, naturally I have pretty high expectations, but let's take our time getting to know each other
apparently
first.
storyline-wise they do happen.
I'll admit that it wasn't
some
just her recounting
succession?
your heroic antics that made me pick up the phone.
Huh.
She said you were, and I quote, stoic, practical, and probably born out in the bush somewhere. Just what I was looking for, in other words.
I was honestly not expecting that. What a surprise. What a surprise.
don't really get why people fall over themselves trying to get slightly different variations of the same photo. Why can't they just stand back and enjoy it?
Feral pig. Okay. More stuff is being revealed to us, so it's kinda already here. We might as well take a peek at it, right?
We used to scare ourselves with stories about them around the campfire. Me and my brothers never know what's lurking in the bushes around here at night.
The accent, although I will not be able to tell you if it's like proper New Zealand accent or not really. This is yet another big ass reserve. It's gonna take a while to get things done in terms of like lookout points, fast travel points and whatnot. Let's get to that outpost. I think if I do, when I do that, I'm probably gonna call it for today. See, we already like I turn in this direction.
We got a little overly reliant on these tentpole releases. Well, I say more tents and fewer releases. Does that work? Nah, you're right.
Be fair, yeah, filmmaking like New Zealand, freaking Lord of the Rings, I believe. That was the case.
Not far now. We built these outposts in the early 90s. They got the works, repurposed materials, solar roofs, rainwater tanks. And good for the environment doesn't have to mean bad for your back. It's pretty cozy inside. Go on, take a look. That was back when people used to just call you a hippie. Now everything's sustainable. Clean, green, eco-friendly. Hippies? Ha! Try trailblazers. I see we got company. That'll be Josh's doing, the brat. I told him to leave things be, but I guess he couldn't resist. Anyway, maybe it's just as well you get used to it. I'll fill you in later. Right, mate? See that camera on the table? Strap it to your chest and let me explain what exactly you're here for. There's a lookout tower not far away, so you can head up there and get a sense of the place while I flap my gums. Nice and tight now. Wouldn't want it coming off right when you've got a shot lined up.
Right, I don't think I wanna bother with that right now. Oh, it's gonna be a moment. I mean, the building itself is nice. Here it's pretty cozy, but and we didn't really look that many things. Not fine. We're gonna fast travel. I'm gonna call it a pause here.
So, the plan. I want to turn this place into a year-round retreat for hunters like you and Alejandra. So I don't spend most of the year worrying about whether our native plants are going to get overrun by deer again. There's a lot of filmmaking talent out here, and it hasn't been put to good use lately, if you ask me. So we're going to make a commercial, show the world there's more to New Zealand than haka and halflings. There's the lookout tower, just up ahead. And who better to demonstrate the thrill of the chase than an experienced hunter like yourself? See, our Woodall's prime was back in the 80s. Most of the other hunters out here are equally long of tooth. We need someone young, new, dynamic. You. The camera will do most of the work, so you just have to make sure it's on when you head out to hunt. We have a couple of strategic locations on our list to get through. But let's get you that view first. Just take that in. Spectacular, isn't it? This eastern area is all rolling hills and conifers. There's a line of mountains in the centre of the reserve. Oh, and native beech forest. And a lot of rain on the other side. Running low. The outposts have ammo of all kinds and more besides. Right, so remember Josh's little prank? This place doesn't receive a lot of government funding, unfortunately, and a couple of years ago we were running out of money for field research, and the outposts were in need of sprucing up. So I guess you could say we made a deal with the devil, the Hollywood devil to be exact. Long story short, they've just wrapped up filming for the final movie they were contracted to do. Some fantasy thing, shiny blade or shimmering dagger or something. Now let me check. Ah, resplendent sword. I'll send you the blurb they gave me. My nephew tells me it's a big deal, but I'd certainly never heard of it before this. But yeah, as nice as it is that Te Awaroa's beauty is up on the silver screen for all to see, it's come with its share of problems, to say the least. The bigwigs left in a hurry, and we got left with a bunch of basically intact movie sets scattered here and there all over the reserve. Well, I'm telling you all of this because Josh just rang me up and said that he spotted another set on his way back, not far from where I wanted you to try filming your first hunt. Could I trouble you to go clear it out? We can't run the risk of any of the props from the film featuring in our footage. Cheers.
Alright, that's gonna wait for some other time. For now, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode, and I see you guys next time. Later.